Chapter 6 Blaze's powers. They stood in the long dark tunnel. He could see an orange and red glow in the distance. Blaze, they followed the Firehawk's bright feathers into the room at the end of the tunnel. Scarlet, Gray, and Blaze were all there. Gray reached beneath his wing and pulled out a scroll of paper. Now I can teach Blaze how to use the Emberstone. Gray unrolled the paper. This shows you how Blaze can use his powers to bring the Emberstone's magic to life. It was given to me by the Firehawks many years ago. The paper was very old with crumpled edges. It was blank, just like the magical map Gray had given to Tag at the beginning of this journey. Place the Emberstone on the paper, Gray told Blaze. Blaze placed the stone on the paper. Slowly, bubble pictures took shape. Is that the Emberstone? Tag asked, pointing to a picture into the center of the paper. Yes, and those are Firehawks, added Blaze. 3 Firehawks stood around the Emberstone. One was shooting firebolts, another was using Firehalk cry, and the last had flaming wings. You must focus all 3 of your powers into the Emberstone, like in this picture. Gray explained. That is the only way the Emberstone will become powerful enough to destroy the shadow. And if we destroy the shadow, Thorn will lose its dark magic. It's the only way to defeat him. Blaze had never used his powers together before. Scarlet said, worried for his friend. Tag thought about the times Blaze had lost control of each for her powers. If Blaze cannot focus his powers, then she will not be able to control the Emberstone, Grace said. What if Blaze gets hurt? They asked. That's possible, Gray replied, but there is no other way. We are all doomed if Blaze fails. Chapter 7 Focus. Gray rolled up the paper. You know what you need to do, Blaze, he said. Focus all of your powers on the Emberstone, firebolts, the cry of Firehawk, and your flaming wings. Blaze looked at your friends. You can do it, Tag told her. Scarlet nodded. We'll be with you the whole time. I can do this, Blaze said softly. She closed her eyes and held out her wings, letting her feathers glow bright. A small firebolt shot out and landed on the scroll. It caught fire. Blaze, Scarlet called out, but Tiger held it back, wrapped the scroll within his wings, putting the fire out. Luckily, we don't need this anymore, he said. Now try again to focus. Boom! A loud thunderclap interrupted Gray. It echoed throughout the tunnel. Gray looked toward the exit. We are out of time. Our friends need us. Blaze took a deep breath, then nodded. Tag and Scala pulled out their weapons. All 3 friends followed Gray out of the tunnel. Tag looked to the sky. The Nix's magic shield was gone. There's nothing to stop Dawn and the Shadow from destroying Vala roots, they thought as they raced to the center of the forest. The storm raged on. Bright flashes of lightning hit the ground. These were knocked down by the fierce wind. One was hit by a lightning bolt and it caught fire. Finally, they reached the others. Tag, Nova cried. I'm sorry our shield fell. Thorn's magic was too powerful. Your shield helped a lot, and I know you did your best, Tag replied. Then he saw a flame blazing in the distance. Fire! Owls of Valor! Gray called. Maximus and Owls of Valor took off. We'll have to fight the fire, said Nova, and the Nisses followed the owls. Blaze, Scarlet, and Gray stayed behind. We are not going anywhere, Scarlet told Blaze. Try to use your powers again, Tag added. Blaze held the Emberstone in a beak. She closed her eyes, trying to focus her powers into the stone. She flapped her wings. Slowly, the Emberstone began to glow purple, then orange, then gold. Blaze's body did the same. Her golden feathers shone in the thick darkness. She drew a breath to let out a cry, but there was a huge flash of light from the Emberstone, and Crash! Tig and Scarlet were thrown to the ground. Where is Blaze? Scarlet cried, looking around. Tig jumped up. It didn't see her at first. A little way ahead, Blaze sat on the ground, her head in her wings. She was still holding her amber stone, but her wings were no longer glowing or golden. The stone and Blaze's feathers were black.